folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, LSU Tigers, taking on last season's national champions, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Linebackers making some adjustments now. And the quarterback keeps it here. Gets some space around the 30. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Just outstanding execution here by the quarterback and being patient in the option game and eventually picking up the first down and showing what he can do with his legs. Something that the Gators love to do is incorporate that option game just to keep that defense honest.
Quarterback still with the football. And the defense smothers him for no gain here.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Gonna run it. It's Hill. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday at our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. Incompletion on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And the Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
And they'll stop him after a short game.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quick catch over the middle. That moves the football to the 27 on that first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And they'll give it to the back. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on 3rd down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big 3rd down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Strong opening drive. This is the 11th play coming up. It'll be 3rd down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch made on the left side. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking for some space. It's Durham. First down, looking for more now. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. Of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
second down play coming up for this offense. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. To the air. It's Carr. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to run it here. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Second down, we're going to throw it. The sure hands. It's Durham. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Durham. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
LSU has moved into the red zone. Working tight windows. It's Carr. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Second and 10 after the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw again. Boom. Grab down the middle. It's Durham. Touchdown, Tigers. A great catch and run for 6. You talk about paying a price in the pocket for your team to deliver a touchdown throw.
Great job by this quarterback. And I'm going to tell you something. When this offense watches the film and they see the quarterback, the hit that he took, this is how you get rewarded, not only with a touchdown, but also the way your team starts to admire you and respect you as a player.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Montgomery. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills, and some are 2-a-days.
The pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. 1st down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run.
A really good job up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. We make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
LSU now operating in the red zone. Back to pass. It's Carr. Grab behind the line. It's Durham. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Screen to the wide receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And now the handoff. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on third down and long. They stuffed that right at the line of scrimmage.
Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Montgomery. He has first down yardage at the 46.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
The Gators come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pressure is coming. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Brown. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Deep shot toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
This is one of the beauties of rushing 3 and dropping 8. Quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball and holds the ball. And eventually, even with just 3, eventually they get home and affect him.
Going for the touchdown here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to start the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Impressive spin there. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, LSU. And momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
And the extra point is good. It's 17-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Moves out of the pocket. There's contact on the throw. The ball is picked off. He could go. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, LSU.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. You can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. And he's brought down at the 16. We've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Looking deep downfield to the left. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. From the shotgun, drops back. He escapes the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. And the Gators hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
This offense has been struggling, still scoreless, but on the move now with a 1st and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw yet again. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
QB keeper all the way. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The pass rush closing in. And he's got it. The 2-point conversion cuts the lead to 16, a 2-score game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They punched it in their last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Pass caught, second down now. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, LSU.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Sets up an important third down call for this offense. Dropping back, it's Carr. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Oh, and he couldn't quite hold on. The big guy had a chance for a first down interception, but it falls incomplete. So second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Gators come up to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The Gators keep the football on the move.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead,
they trap him for a sack. Second and long for this offense after the sack.
Chris, what a shock, right? Come to an LSU game, and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen? Because I can't. They always have big boys who are athletic to make life difficult in that backfield.
And the Gators will line up here on first down and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he'll be brought down. Check this out. It's a 5-wide receiver look on 2nd and goal. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now. Second down and goal.
Right. Double. Check. Ready, switch.
Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. Penalty on the defense won't make much difference this close to the goal line.
Let's go.
Second and goal for the offense.
Single.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Gators.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. Looking for a man. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Conversion is no good. That keeps the score. LSU.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Berry. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team.
LSU offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Finds room at the 30. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Tigers.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
31-14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. And what a grab by the sophomore. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Bringing pressure. Oh, and they've got him. A sack on the final play of this third period. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. Quick throw over the middle. And he throws his third interception of the day. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks free. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, LSU. They are pouring it on now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Hawkins. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. The Gators offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Fires it on the move. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. He's got it in the open. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Brown. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Oh, what a grab! Tackle made at the 13, but here we go, a red zone opportunity. The Gators will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking for 6. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. Empty backfield now as they go for 2. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Avoiding the pressure, moving out to the right. And he's got it. The 2-point conversion to make this a 16-point lead, back within 2 scores. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going?
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. You're late in the game. You got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Florida offense retakes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Kirk that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
Quarterback looking to scramble. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
He just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. They look to throw it here on second down. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Chewing clock with the running game. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Going backwards to open up this series. Second down and 16 now. Now here's the toss play. Breaks an open space. That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Takes the toss and heads left. He's got the first and still going. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. And that play should secure an upset. Kirk, this is a team that told us, forget the rankings. We're here to make a strong statement as we get to the stretch run, and they've done that today.
Well, these guys really looked apart today, stepped up when a lot of people had questions if they could play in this kind of game. The answer is yes. Now they have to handle being that team with expectations. Not every team handles that well, but I'm excited to see how they deal with that in the coming weeks.
Toss play. Back heads to his right. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Second and long, but you'd expect another run here to try to bleed the clock. Play action fake, looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Coleman.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Looking downfield, it's Carr. That's Carr. It's Durham. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
That is such a big pickup for this offense late in this game. You go play action pass on third down. A lot of times you're caught up on the quarterback trying to sell it. I think the entire offense does their job here. The defense is out of position, and they're able to convert.
And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. Touchdown, LSU. And the route is on.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And the point after is good.
Florida, 22.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team.
Florida Gators will take over. First and 10.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a late, deep throw. Pass ball is incomplete, but the defense may have jumped.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. He did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
It's another deep shot. And the pass falls incomplete as time expires. Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.